Oh, hold on. I'm tweeting.
Okay. We're so back.
We're so, you know,
wow.
This is just some things never change.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag NJ Devils post.
Hi, Allie.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Shannon. Shannon, how are you?
Did you think we were gone? That's what I wanted to sing.
What is that from?
I still don't know what this song is.
What? It's Did you think I was gone?
No. What?
Did you
No?
think I was gone?
What is this? Who sings it?
I thought it was like Kelly Clarkson. I don't know. I have to look it up.
Oh, you mean Since You've Been Gone?
Yeah.
Oh.
Since we've been
Since You've Been Gone.
Did you think we were gone?
Oh my God. That's what was
Oh, that's so much better now that I know what it is.
Since You've Been Gone.
We could do a take two on that.
No, that's so good.
Nope,
That's
we're
going
perfect.
back.
I love it.
Well, yeah. No, I'm feeling great. We're here.
And you can't get rid of us.
Nope. That's why this is Hot Girls Hockey. Born in Jersey. Our weekly opinions on the Devils. No facts here because we analyze by vibes.
Hell yeah, we do.
We're going to get right to it because we have a lot,
Oh boy.
a lot of catch up to do.
It's going to be a
It's
long
been a
one.
while, guys.
All right. We ready to get into this? I don't
think we
remember how
are.
to do this.
I
I'm so
remember how
scared.
to do this.
Okay.
All right. Lead
Let's
us
go.
in.
Allie, what is our red carpet report of this week?
Well, I have something to admit to you guys.
I'm scared.
You know,
No?
we didn't get to record much this summer because we all had a lot going on. We had plans for like summer things to do in between, and it just it didn't happen.
Nope.
Yep.
But I was racked with anxiety about this podcast over the summer because something
Oh.
happened.
What happened?
The NHL changed a rule.
What?
So
I think I know what you're talking about. And I thought
The-
I heard it on another podcast, but didn't believe it.
they made a new dress
did.
code rule that says clubs, quote, clubs are not permitted to propose any rules concerning player dress code. And players are required to dress in a manner that is consistent with contemporary fashion norms.
I don't like that second part.
I don't like that
I
second
don't
part.
either.
What if I want to roll up in a Marie Antoinette dress? What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Shoot me?
They're not gonna let you in the game?
Like, I guess that just means that they can't show up like naked or in a bathroom. I guess
Wow.
that's what they're trying to, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know.
Fair enough.
What else that could mean.
I didn't even realize there was an official rule.
Or I guess official rule that they're not allowed to make rules. I you
Yep.
know, yeah. So this is not
That's
like,
how rules work.
yeah.
Fascinating.
But I felt like this was a personal attack on me. You know,
It's like they knew.
this very popular
Yeah.
podcast that clearly everyone on the planet listens to, as you know.
Clearly.
And the NHL was like, this girl is having too much fun ranking their outfits. We need to ruin her life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what am I going to do now? See Jack Hughes in jeans and a t-shirt every week?
Yep.
I literally, kid you not, I was trying to brainstorm what a new segment. This is really all I've got. I was trying to brainstorm what a new segment would be.
What do you mean? You do the whole Twitter thing later too.
I do, yeah. And I am addicted to that. So,
Yeah.
but I was really anxious. And, you know, I should have known, I should have trusted that our favorite wouldn't let me down. There's a lot of pictures here, okay? And I don't think we can put all of them in like the little video because there's frankly, there's just too
There's
many.
too many.
Also, some of
Okay.
these are not official photos. They were like taken by like random fans. So some of them you can tell are more official. So I just put them here for you guys to see. Yeah, we'll see
Gotcha.
which ones we include. But, you know, Timo Meier saved the day
Ooh.
by removing the dress code. I was afraid that they would, that for Timo, this would be like Samson getting his hair shorn, that this would diminish his powers. But it turns out that really just unleashed his true potential because he has been showing up in outfits.
Oh, well, I did kind of scroll to the second one
That's
already.
fine.
I haven't yet.
Um,
Haven't done it.
But I see it and
Well, we'll start with the first one.
I love it.
Well, actually, you know what? We're actually going to skip the first one. I lied. We'll
Okay.
start with the second one.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, they've only played a couple games. They've been on the road mostly. You know, Timo's in this nice little like cream. I don't even fucking know what material this is. Is it linen? It kind of looks like an athleisure cotton blend.
It looks very soft.
It looks very soft. It looks very cozy, but at the same time, it's structured. There's a simple white tee. He's holding the Prada bag. This man has a clutch. Came out here with a clutch.
Wow.
He looks so good. His shoes are matching. He's got you can tell he's been at the beach. He's got his highlights, and it's that time of year where he looks blonde.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can tell he has level 7 hair because it turns blonde very easily if he spends any much time in the sun, but it looks brown the rest of the time. This is a great outfit. It looks so cozy. And then another away game. See both these photos. He's standing in front of the bus. This one looks like, I tried to zoom in on this logo, but I don't know. I don't know what this logo is. Nope. It looks like a construction vehicle.
Are we on the third?
We're on the third one. Yeah. Okay. This brown outfit that kind of looks like a workman's jumpsuit.
Yeah, it does.
He's very color matchy with the top and bottoms.
Don't hate it.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
It weirdly does work.
Yeah. It looks like it's maybe from a similar collection to the previous outfit. I like it. And you know what? We'll get into this a little bit more. The real red carpet is the home opener. Right. Sure. Because that's literally when they make him walk down the red carpet. And this man rolled up in that BMW SUV in a head to toe black Prada outfit again with the Prada clutch.
This is the first photo?
The first photo. Okay. The tinted sunglasses.
It looks much better when I zoomed in. Because he was blending in with the car a little bit.
Yes, yeah. This is the official photo that they posted. I wish they had a separate one of just him.
The glasses are good.
The glasses are great. I love that you can see he came prepared. He's got his Prada clutch in one hand and he's got 2 black Sharpies there. This man is ready to sign some fan merch.
Question. I don't know anything about Prada. The little thing on the not the patch, the pocket.
The triangle.
Is that what that is? Because it looks like a really big nipple piercing.
Yeah, that's the Prada logo.
Okay. So that's the Prada triangle, and it has at each of the points a little metal shiny part.
It does still look like that.
Now that you point that out, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it sure does.
Not in a bad way, Timo. This is fine.
I'm just excited to see what he rolls up in the rest of the year.
Yeah, I was scared because I thought when you told us the new rule about no rules, they would just go for comfort and easy.
Yeah.
But I feel like Timo's you just expanded my box. I could be outside of the box now.
This man opened another layer of his closet and was let's fucking go.
Yeah, exactly.
We've got outfits. And I was wondering what Jack Hughes was going to do with this new rule. I think this was their very first game, which was an away game. Okay. If you scroll down to the first picture after Timo.
Wow.
This is a casual outfit, but we've got...
There's so much.
We've got black denim with a black braided belt. We've got this cargo kind of jacket. It's a tan camel jacket with the white t-shirt. Shannon, what do you think of this outfit?
I really like this outfit. It's incredible. This is, I know we said this a while ago when he wore that other outfit kind of similar to this when he was at the football promo thing where you're just if my boyfriend showed up to this at Thanksgiving, I'm winning. This is amazing. I also it's fitted.
Yes.
I feel like Jack just struggled with finding a suit that fit him. And
you can definitely tell, I think, that someone picked this out for him. But it looks good.
This
nice.
jacket is a little bit too stylish for his taste, I think.
I will say, though, the face of the photo you picked, though, I cannot get over. I just think it's really funny. He looks like he's in pain.
I was trying to figure out, I think this could be an Hermes jacket, but it's just a tan jacket and those are really hard to find. But that's kind of the vibe it has. It's a nice fitted Hermes jacket.
I really like it.
So yeah, I'm actually excited to see what the boys are going to wear. And I had so many photos, but I was this is the first episode. They just played their home opener this week. We got to pick our best and our worst from the real red carpet.
Okay.
So let's see what they wore. We've already talked about Timo, head to toe, black Prada. Nice. Next photo, scroll down. Who do we have here?
Oh my God.
This is Jonas Siegenthaler. Oh, wow. Okay.
Tell me about it.
Only man who could probably pull this off.
That is my exact thought when I saw this.
In this entire group.
Correct.
He is
possibly
wearing,
on the planet.
Yes. Just a white t-shirt, but like nice fitted pantsuit. Nice fitted pinstriped like suit pants.
Correct.
Yeah.
And it's working.
Yes. Those pants are even, I can't see enough of it to tell if they're kind of almost like, I don't know if men call it this. They're almost like cigarette pants. That's what like women would call it.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Or it's like a tuxedo pant where it has like the little pleat at the waist. I don't think they call it cigarette pants when it's men. I don't know what they call it, but.
And you know why I think it really works on him is that little strand of hair that's hanging down in his
slutty little strand.
Mm-hmm. It's perfect. If Jack did that, it would look silly.
The thing is, like most, like the like kind of like slicked back greaser hair.
Mm-hmm.
This is just the right amount of gel with like the one piece falling. You know, doing like a look like this with the hair, it's really hard. You do too much gel and you look greasy.
Yep.
And you do not enough and your hair is just kind of sticking all over the place so that you look like Edward Cullen. This is perfect.
Yeah.
This is perfect.
So simple, but
you can see his, I didn't know he had a tattoo on his arm.
Me neither, actually.
Yeah, I can't see what it is, but it's there. So what else did we see on the red carpet? Well, Jack and, you can't see. I didn't include Jack's photo here because it was really boring. Jack and Nico showed up in like boyfriend outfits. They had like matching outfits. They're not entirely matching, but they both wore like tan linen suits.
I see Nico's. I like it.
All with the white shirt.
The fuck ass white shirt. I hate that. The white t-shirt.
On this one, not working.
No.
I'm sorry, Nico.
Put on a dress shirt. The Devils gave me everything I wanted, which was a video of the guys walking down the red carpet where they asked them about their outfits.
Oh, they did?
Yes. And they were all like, I don't know. My wife picked it out for me. Nico's like, I don't know. This is like a new one I got today. He opened it up so you could see the lapel and he has the 13 stitched inside, which we've seen before in other suits. Love that.
Oh my gosh.
Love that. Jesper Bratz was from some random suit shop. He's like, it's from the suit place.
Of course it is.
But it was just, I didn't include it. It's just like a nice gray suit, but yeah. So anyway, Nico is going to be outdone by the other Swiss boys, I think forever now. And that's fine.
It's true. We need to dethrone him.
Yeah. Next up, Dawson Mercer. Look at this little look.
Wow. Fancy.
I love it. It's green. It's a green suit with green tie.
Green tie. What's the most important part of this outfit?
It's the gold pocket square.
It's the gold pocket square.
It is.
Yeah. It's double breasted. It's got buttons. Something else I realized in this photo that I think I knew but didn't really dawn on me is that Dawson Mercer is left-handed and he's looking at this pen like it's the first time he's held a pen in his life. Which is also just kind of how left-handed people look when they're writing.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Next we come to, I could not get better photos of this. I do apologize. The one on the bottom is the best photo of this, but I had to include this shot from behind because you can fully appreciate. This is Markstrom with his son. His name is apparently Clark.
Cute.
Markstrom is wearing a hunter green suit jacket with black corduroy pants. And if you zoom in on Clark, you can see that he's also wearing little black corduroy pants.
Oh, that's so cute.
And then if you scroll down to the next photo, you can see that Markstrom is wearing like this like fisherman, what I call a fisherman sweater.
Yes.
Love it.
It's like a cable knit black sweater. And he's got, I love when people do this. He wore the white dress shirt underneath the cable knit sweater. So he's got the little collar poking out. And then he put this double double-breasted green suit jacket over it. And you can see the stitching on the lapel. Oh, it's beautiful.
Like archaeology professor.
It really is. With the glasses.
Yeah.
So I think Markstrom's going to be similar to Timo. I think they've just unleashed him. So I had to pick, obviously, my winners from outfits they wore on the red carpet. So
of course,
we're going to go. How many places do I want to give?
As many as you want.
I'm only giving two.
Only two?
Yeah.
Got it.
Second place is going to be Timo.
Okay.
In the coordinating black Prada outfit. I love that.
I think that's very fair.
Yeah.
First place is going to be Markstrom.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love corduroy. I love a cable knit sweater.
I'm wearing corduroy right now.
I love a preppy look. It's beautiful.
Never going to argue with giving him first.
Yeah. I also like that he's using a lot of color.
Yes.
There's blues, there's greens.
Right. Now that we don't have to wear suits, let's wear some colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. There were a couple of greens. That was fun.
Yeah. Oh, I guess that's, you know what? Okay. Third place, giving some bonus points to Dawson Mercer because he wore a green suit. And I will always give points to the green suit.
Fair enough. I feel like that's up to Sarah if you want to keep track of that.
Oh, I'm keeping track.
And if this is your first time listening to us, the reason Sarah is keeping track is because at the end of the season, we do an awards ceremony in which we give awards to the various boys for various things that we award them points to during the course of the podcast over the year. And if you want to know what that's like, you can go to our YouTube channel and watch the last year and the year before's award ceremonies for the end of the season.
We're a little unhinged, a little kooky.
The math is 100% accurate. And if Nico wins every time, that is not my fault.
It can't happen this year.
It can't be the third year in a row.
It's not
gonna
happen because it's not that his outfits are gotten worse, but Timo's have gotten better. And if Siegenthaler doesn't stay injured for the whole season, he'll put up a
He'll put up a good fight.
That's very true.
Yeah.
All right. I preemptively or accidentally scrolled to the next one.
Well, again, if this is your first time listening
to talk about it,
after we give awards for the best outfits, I pick a room for most improvement.
Like, why?
Oh, geez.
Why did he do this?
What are we looking at?
We're looking at Luke Hughes. And it makes me sad that it continues to be Luke. Because he doesn't have to do this.
Can you describe his outfit?
He is wearing a head to toe, a Yankees baseball cap, sunglasses that I don't mind, but it's a untucked white button-down shirt with looks like just regular suit pants, black suit pants. It's just something about the untucked white shirt that doesn't look like it really fits him that just makes this all look wrong.
Yeah.
It's wrinkly and it also looks like it's soaking wet for some reason.
Why does it look wet?
Why does it look wet?
It's like borderline see-through.
It's too sheer to just be out and about.
Oh my gosh.
I don't like this at all.
I really have nothing more to say about this. Yeah. So obviously this is going to room for most improvement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I do have one other photo.
Okay.
Because I would also like to award this week a special red carpet demerit.
Oh.
A demerit is when
category
I give
for that. Oh no.
I've given demerits before, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how I did that last year.
A demerit is when a player wears something, doesn't even have to be from the Devils team. A player wears something that just distresses me in such a way that I have to.
I'm like, I can't figure out who this is.
That's actually really funny. It's Quinn Hughes.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know where he's walking. He appears to be in like an empty, sad garage.
It looks like he tried to rob a place and failed.
That's exactly what it looks like. Yeah. He's in this ill-fitting, like black cargo jacket and like these, I don't know, just generic black pants. He's got white sneakers. He's got like his cap on, and it's like the blue and white birthday gift bag. And he looks so sad.
He always looks so sad. Oh.
And this, I think it's the gift bag that does it for me. I don't know what's in that bag, but if he wasn't, the expression on his face, the way he looks cold, like he looks cold.
Yeah. He looks upset. Like he just walked away and got like rejected from a birthday party.
This is like, he showed up to the birthday party to find out that he was uninvited and it was at another place.
Yeah.
No. And he's like sadly walking back to his mom's car. And the emotion that this photo fills me with when I see it makes me so sad that I am mad at him.
Oh, poor Quinn.
Fair enough.
So anyway, I was worried about this rule, and we'll see, because it's been a lot of home or first games of the season, home openers for different teams. Yeah. So we'll see what the guys continue to show up in as it gets cold and sad and depressing. But if this new rule means that I won't have to suffer through sad Patagonia vest and pea coat February
combos,
then
maybe
it could be for the best.
And you can check out all of these looks we mentioned here on our TikTok and YouTube page. Okay, Sarah, can you bring us in to our weekly update.
All right. Well, Markstrom is out for several weeks with a lower body injury. He was walking okay at the home opener, it seemed. So hopefully it's not as bad as I'm internally panicking that it will be.
Mm-hmm.
Really, the majority of this is just the injury list because it's kind of extensive at the moment. We got Stefan Nason, who is getting close to playing again, but not quite back yet. Kovacevic also out.
So sad.
Dadonov took a puck to the hand or something. So I forget he's out for how long now too.
Ouch.
I don't even remember who the hell is Mark McLaughlin. I don't even know. Seamus Casey has been out since preseason. I've heard there's some improvement there. Zach McEwen just went out again.
It's just too many.
Allen went out for cramping in that one game, and Markstrom went in to fill in for him, and he got injured because of it.
That was awful.
And this is all before game 4 of the season, which is insane. But I'm just, I'm not going to get my hopes up too high at the beginning of the season like I did last year. And then the injuries happened and we crash and burned.
Yeah.
So maybe if we're starting off with a little bit of injuries now, we don't all get our hopes up too high, and then they can just kind of quietly sneak their way up there as everyone gets healthy again.
Exactly.
Because we ain't doing anything unless we are all healthy.
Who really cares about the standings right now? Because it is still so early in the season. They are technically tied for second in the Metro.
All right.
So
nice.
That's fine.
Who are they tied with?
Capitals.
Ew.
And the Penguins.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
3-way tie. Who's in first? Carolina.
Yeah, unfortunately.
We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah. Sad news. Bill Spalding is gone from MSG Networks, and we now have Don LaGreca doing the play-by-play commentary.
Mm-hmm.
I'm genuinely devastated by this. No offense to Don, but Bill Spalding was one of the absolute highlights of that broadcast. I
agree.
His energy, his enthusiasm, his passion. Even when the Devils were losing, I still had so much fun listening to him.
Yeah. Yes. He had so many good quotes and also just the best announcer voice.
Yes. And so, calling on ice activity is not easy to do.
No.
And he was so quick and accurate and he was on top of his shit.
Yeah.
And we'll see.
Well, exactly.
Yeah. I never got over Erica leaving.
No.
So.
Elsewhere around the NHL, I don't know. Did you guys watch the Face Off Inside the NHL season 2?
No, I meant to.
Nope.
It's not that good.
Okay, perfect.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Thank God.
They kind of just rehash a lot of the same stuff as the last season, specifically with the Kachuk brothers.
Oh.
The only good episode was about the Gaudreaus and then the Blue Jackets, obviously. Rest of it was kind of pointless. In more exciting news, the Utah Mammoths have revealed their mascot, whose name is Tusky. And people have been really mean about him online, and I'm weirdly endeared to him. I like him.
I like him. I just don't think we have any room to be bullying Tusky when Bowie exists.
I was just going to
say
Bowie. Bowie was one of the last new ones. And then what's the one? The Golden Knights one is also a little rough.
Hideous.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called, but hideous.
Like it.
Yeah, the Gila monster. I can't remember his name.
Yes.
And Tusky, I was he's furry, which was fun. And the colors were also great.
Yeah, a mascot's meant to look a little dopey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's got big eyes and fuzzy. Yeah. What else do you want?
Did you see all the other mascots responding to his tweet that he'd...
No.
All the other mascots were saying, welcome to the club. One of the other, I don't remember which mascot it was. One of the other ones that wears 00 also was like, hey, you got to get a new jersey number. I'm already 00. My favorite was the Predator. No, not the Predators. The Sabres.
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo, right? Am I having a stroke right now? Okay.
Yep.
The Sabres, mascot. He is that saber-toothed tiger thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, don't let them tell you that you're extinct, buddy. Or something like that.
That's sweet.
Fun.
They're cute.
Yeah.
But, the NJ Devil bullied him.
What the fuck?
He is
rude.
a devil.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Yeah.
I mean,
but I'm with you, Sarah.
Wait
I
a
liked
minute.
him. I liked the design.
Do the Rangers have a mascot?
I genuinely have no idea.
How do we not?
Because I don't give a shit what they do. But genuinely, I have no idea.
I feel like they think they're too cool for a mascot. We don't have a mascot.
Must have one.
They don't.
What?
They're the only team that doesn't have one.
Of course.
They have no fucking fun.
Because we got to be miserable in New York. Yep. No quit in New York.
They
no happiness in New York.
No happiness is right.
What?
Ugh.
No
Get
joy.
over yourselves.
Wow, that made me hate them even more. Like, I didn't think it was possible.
Like, have fun.
God. Anyway, in more frustrating news, the Hockey Canada case happened over the summer, and we'll talk about this more if you want. But it has since led to Vegas signing Carter Hart to a PTO. So it's fuck that organization forever. And it just kind of highlights the league-wide problem that there is with believing women in sexual assault. And yeah, I don't have anything good to say about this.
I have something. Okay, this could have been its own episode. You know, years ago we did when these players were arrested, we did a whole episode just on this. And at the time we were like, we don't have much information. But now since there has been an official trial, you can actually read the trial documents.
Oh,
and I did to a certain degree. And I was like, I can't go into too much of a deep dive. It would just be too distressing, I think.
Yeah.
But I did read through a couple of different articles, and I do have there were just some relevant passages from a New York Times article on this trial that I would like to share with y'all.
Yeah.
First of all, this trial was kind of, as you know, a mess from the beginning. The first jury was thrown out because one courtroom attendee was arrested on suspicion of secretly recording proceedings with his smart glasses.
Wow.
Another attendee. Oh, sorry. I don't know if that jury was thrown. I don't know if he was on the jury. I think that he was an attendee, not necessarily. I might have misunderstood and thought he was a jury member, but
got it.
Yeah, that mess early on in the trial that threw things off. There was another attendee, so like people coming to view the trial from the public, who was, to quote the New York Times, banished from the building for exploding at a reporter and blaming him for, quote, ruining those boys' lives.
Oh wow. Yeah, so ruined.
Something that people might not understand about this trial, if like you're trying to picture what this was like, the girl who goes by an alias EM, she's done that to protect her identity, and all of the official documents, this is what the name she's referred to by, the initials E and M, or EM, was not physically in the courtroom. Because I don't know if there was a specific reason given why, but I think, again, it was partly to protect her identity, given the high profile nature.
Safety reasons, maybe.
So while testimony was being given, she would be in a different room and testify remotely. So she was physically in the building, but elsewhere with like her team of people or whatever. And a police officer intercepted a man trying to find EM in the courthouse, who was trying to find what room she was in and while she was testifying.
Wow.
Some other things that happened, according to the New York Times, a local newspaper accidentally breached a publication ban and published materials that revealed EM's identity.
Oh, fantastic.
Right. Which is really a problem, considering how, like, regardless of how you feel about the verdict, the verdict has been made.
Right.
And there is a risk of people retaliating against her.
100%.
Absolutely. You can't
think it's her fault that this got retried.
Yeah. You can't release her identity. They took all these precautions for what? For a newspaper to just go out there and put her real name? Like, the New York Times, I love that they commented on this. They said even the clock didn't work. Like the clock on the wall didn't work.
Wow.
And then
That's
think
distressing.
There were like multiple different juries.
Huh. I was going to say the times that I've done jury duty, the clock is the
jury duty?
only thing that I
never
had.
have. What?
Yes.
I've never done jury duty.
Get me through the day. It's not a pleasant experience.
Something that so obviously what ended up happening is that the men involved in this case were acquitted. So I will not refer to Michael McLeod as a criminal, regardless of whether or not he actually committed a crime. It is still gross. What happened is still gross, because this case, the trial did confirm she was out at a bar. She was super drunk. She agreed to go home with Michael McLeod.
Yeah.
They had sex. And then afterwards, Michael McLeod sent a text to other boys on the team to come to the room. And the thing about this is that they were able, I guess, to argue or convince the jury that she consented to the like acts that happened later when all those other men came to the room. But my thing
they didn't
about
even have to convince a jury. The jury did get thrown out, and the judge was the one that made the verdict.
That's right. You're right. Yes, that's right. Yes, it was just a judge. And that's what I feel about this is that if you didn't do anything wrong, why, Michael McLeod, did you need to text everyone to get your story straight?
Yeah,
because
covered up.
To quote Michael McLeod, we all need to say the same thing if we get interviewed. Can't have different stories or make anything up.
Yeah, the fact that this went this way is actually baffling. But
now that I know that it was a judge's decision and not a jury's decision, it makes more sense because I don't feel like a jury would have had the same verdict.
Michael McLeod took 2 videos in which he, quote, to New York Times, quote, pressed EM to say she consented after sexual acts had occurred. 1, you cannot consent after the fact.
Nope.
2, a video that is taken when multiple people in the room are there who are all physically stronger than you, pressuring you to say, yes, I consented to this. Yeah, that's coercion. That's coercion. Yeah. That's coercion. Even if she had, that video is not evidence.
No.
That's coercion. It's just such a misunderstanding. The part that, like, this is my last thing that I'll read out to you guys, but it's highlights still how people misunderstand sexual assault because in a cross-examination, the defense for the men, the attorney questioned her. He asked why the morning after these events, she didn't immediately tell one of her friends about it. Although she had told her mother and some people about it, but I guess she didn't disclose it to this friend. And in response to this, EM said, I was really embarrassed. I felt so much shame. I was just messaging her friend, as if nothing was wrong. I was coping.
Yeah.
Which is the way the defense lawyer responded to this was shame and embarrassment at the choices you made. And then he said, thank you, Your Honor. That's all I need. And
that's disgusting.
She tried to add, no, I'd like to finish. I made the choice to dance with him and drink at the bar. I did not make the choice to have them do what they did back at the hotel. And ultimately, this is what this judge ended up deciding was that, and what this lawyer was trying to argue is that she was ashamed and embarrassed because of what she had done, not of what they had done to her. And it's just so gross.
Just pure victim blaming.
It's awful.
So I just think that, like, regardless of how anyone feels about the verdict, which obviously I feel negatively about, but like, regardless of how anyone feels about the verdict, the result of this case is just the way that EM was treated was so inappropriate and just shows a general misunderstanding of sexual assault and how these cases should be handled. Mm-hmm. And like, just a misunderstanding of like the effects of it, of how it presents, of how like people behave in those situations. And instead, for all of the people who like didn't believe her, now it just reaffirms what they were trying to say. Like all of the critics, they just feel reaffirmed. And you see a lot of like gross men online using this as an excuse to say inappropriate things to women.
Yeah, the whole thing, regardless of the verdict, it's just an injustice,
right?
To how it was handled.
Yeah, like I just hope that like her identity is at least hidden enough now that she can like be like safe with her friends and family.
Yeah,
it's brutal.
So that certainly leaves a stain on the NHL, and I really hope that they do better in the future. Do we want to move on to a more fun topic?
Always.
We definitely do.
I think we need to do some season predictions.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
For how this season is going to go.
Yeah.
I only have a few, so you guys chime in with whatever you're feeling at some point too.
Sure.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
So I don't think Florida is going to win this year.
Okay. I agree with you.
I think this is going to possibly be the Oilers' one and only shot.
I agree with that as well.
And if it doesn't happen now, it isn't happening. But I do think Colorado is going to be a problem this year.
Interesting.
We'll see though, because last year when I said that, they ended up being the worst fucking team, and the one that I said was going to be a problem.
Wait, so can you like maybe you're a curse. So maybe
I'm a curse.
Maybe you should predict.
I'm going to say Carolina is going to do really well this year.
Yeah. Jinx them.
Thinking ahead, you know.
I could see like a final Carolina Oilers. Florida, I think, is going to struggle more this year. I don't know.
For sure.
I just foresee them having an injury-ridden year. I don't know.
They are already a little bit.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's going to continue. Wild card. Utah makes it to the playoffs.
Okay. My wild card is Canadians.
Yes. Yeah.
Ooh.
Canadians.
Where do you think the Devils are going to end up? In the Metro, in the playoffs? Where do we think they're going?
Okay. I think we're going to finish second in the Metro. I think we're going to have a deeper playoff run this year. In my high hopes and dreams for the Devils, I think they'll make it to the Stanley Cup and win. Because that's what I want.
Yes.
Based on everything up to the home opener now, if we continue with that consistency, who knows? Who knows?
Maybe.
I think we will see Carolina again in the playoffs. I don't think the Panthers, I think maybe they'll get to the first round of the playoffs and they're out. And I also think the Oilers are going to get knocked out early as well.
Oh,
I don't think they're going that far.
Okay.
I think they're already done. 2 years.
If not the Devils, who do you think is going to win?
I feel like it'll be somebody who's been strong, but a little under the radar, who's been there.
Seattle.
I was going to say Dallas.
Dallas, yeah.
I think Dallas is going to be in the Stanley Cup.
Okay.
That's
I'd love it if Seattle could. They started off strong, so maybe we'll see.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I am not sure how the season is going to go yet, but something that's not going to change is we're hot. And I know you listening are also hot. So if you want to watch the Devils hold us in suspense for another season or have an upcoming event to go to, use our discount code Hot Girls Hockey for $20 off your first SeatGeek purchase.
Heck yeah.
All right. Let's get this underway.
Yeah.
First game of the regular season. We played Carolina. We were away. No. I'm just going to say this was classic Devils behavior.
Classic Devils behavior. It was so classic that I looked into my crystal ball and predicted this game. Would you like me to tell you? I peered into the ether and here's what I saw.
Yeah.
Tell me if this sounds familiar.
Okay.
We're on the ice. Carolina's out there.
Oh no.
The Devils, they're like, all right, pretend it's not Carolina.
Yep.
And the way they do that is they give up the first goal. Not only the first goal.
Yep.
But it's an X goal. Taylor Hall scores.
Oh, are you kidding?
I didn't even realize.
Yeah. We give it to one of our X boys.
Damn.
Then you spend the whole game playing catch up. You catch up a couple times. You tie it up. But oh no, you give up a goal. Okay, you catch up again. You get that constant back and forth. You're catching up and you consistently manage to come back and tie it up just in time to fumble it immediately afterwards. And then fumble it late in the third period. All you had to do, you were tied up. You just have to make it to overtime. But we fumble it late in the third. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We're going to rally. We pull the goalie. We rally for a final push to tie it up. Oh, what's that? That's Jack Hughes in the neutral zone with a turnover.
It really hurt to watch.
And there's the puck in the empty net.
Damn.
I think we could just go back and recycle old episodes and no one would even notice.
We've probably said exactly this.
Probably.
We could just copy the audio.
Copy paste. Yeah.
Yep. I'm not even sure if the Devils are playing. This might actually just be an AI video of the Devils that they generated and put up on our screens for us.
Oh, man. Yeah, this was rough to watch. This was not a good foot to start on for the regular season. A good note. There was one good note for me, and I loved that Dougie Hamilton scored the first goal of the regular season.
As he should.
I don't know why.
Classic backhand shot. Beautiful.
I was like,
deserves it.
I take this as a sign of good fortune for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I do. But you know what I felt about that?
Mm-hmm.
I think I texted you guys this. I felt a type of way. Dougie Hamilton, very consistent offensive defenseman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. You reminded me he was a defenseman and I was like,
thank you. Because sometimes he's the only one scoring and you would really forget that we have these really flashy, expensive forwards out there on the ice that haven't scored in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
How much come on. We can't be let Dougie score all the points. I mean,
I will. Yeah.
What else? Go ahead.
I was just going to say, even though this game was classic Devils, based on the following games, I feel like the pattern was broken.
Well, let's talk about that.
Okay.
We're not going to talk about that exactly. You're right. The Devils played better against the following teams after this game. But I don't care because there is one thing. If the Devils actually want the Stanley Cup, I think there is one thing and one thing only that they need to focus on. And that is beating the Hurricanes. Because there is no path to the Stanley Cup for the Devils that does not involve them having to go through the Hurricanes. I know technically there is, but
but realistically, no, it's not happening.
Yes.
Wait, 3 years ago, didn't we beat them and then we played the Rangers?
Nope.
No,
or the Rangers played Carolina,
and then the Hurricanes knocked them out in the second. Yes, and then Hurricanes knock them out last year.
Yeah, they did.
The Devils it doesn't matter. Any other team doesn't matter. Even if they make it to the playoffs, they're almost guaranteed to have to face the Hurricanes.
Yeah.
Unless they get really lucky. And
when's the next Devils Hurricane game? Okay, we play them again 2 times in January. So depending on how we are at in January, I feel like we'll be able to more accurately predict if we have a chance.
So yeah, I just think like this is what happens every time they play Carolina. They fall apart and get completely foiled. And then they play other teams and we're like, oh yeah, never mind. The Devils are actually good. But you have to you got to sit down in the boardroom, put the minds together, put up a whiteboard, get out an expo marker and start plotting away. Hire some Etsy witches. I don't know what you need to do.
Really? Come on.
So I don't
do something.
Do something. Yeah.
Like it's all well and good that you can play really well and beat, the Panthers, the reigning cup champions. Wow. But like, if you can't get through Carolina, that is a serious problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yes, you're right. It is technically possible. They might be able to skirt around them. Realistically, they're going to be facing them in either the first or second round.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
The last thing I'll say about this game, something that was hard to watch was after the empty net goal, that immediate goal that made it 6-3.
Oh,
and
yes. they didn't just give up the empty net. They just gave up after that completely and let them score another.
And it was the defeat on their faces.
Yeah.
And you could just feel the energy sucked out of the whole team.
Maybe the Canes hired some Etsy witches.
Maybe
they did.
Because we've seen them go through that emotion before. But the first game of the season, we can't do this. We have to be better than this.
They saw that
3-6s. To move past it.
No 3-6s. No 6-3s. No 3-6s.
None of it.
Can't do that.
We have to break through.
Yeah.
Okay.
5-3.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't want it, a lot better.
Well, what if it's a 5-3 in our favor?
Well, that, on the other hand, that we can do.
So we played Tampa next. We won. We were also away again.
Raise your hand if
none
you
of us watched it.
Yeah. I was going to say, I heard we won.
Yeah.
So that was exciting.
Yeah.
heard it was a great time. Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you guys have going on during this game?
Yeah. This is...
I don't know, a little thing.
Yeah, not just like another group activity.
Just another group activity.
Yeah.
What else are we doing,
We really need to hire an acquaintance on this podcast that doesn't go everywhere and do everything with us.
We just don't invite to things.
So they can watch the games. Oh, man.
funniest phrase possible.
I was going to say hire a friend, and then I was like, well, they're not really a friend if we're not inviting them.
Friendship work.
Oh, man. Maybe we outsource it. Anytime we're out of town, we outsource it to one random Twitter mutual.
Okay. Well, that's fun. Yeah.
DM me if you want to be that Twitter mutual.
Well, I did know who scored during this game because unlike the first game, the forwards were scoring. The offense was offensing. So that was super satisfying to read. That. And Connor Brown scored twice.
Wow.
I thought that was noteworthy. But I have nothing else to say besides I heard we won and I heard it was good.
It was. Yeah. I did hear a little bit of rumblings of, because, you know, they 5-3, 3 goals were let in, that means. And I did hear a little bit of rumblings that this was the game where Markstrom seemed to be hurting a little bit or something seemed to be a little bit off. So I don't know. Maybe he was already starting to develop an injury.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, because you could see it, like we score and took the lead. It was 3-0 in the first period. So then for them to score twice in the second, there was some bigger breakdown that we weren't keeping up with it. But then it looks like we got it together in the third.
Yeah. I will say, do you guys like have any worries just like with the age of our goaltenders?
I hate to say yes, but he's not that old, right? He's like a couple years older than us. But like at the same time, you know, injuries do take a significant toll on your body, you know, when you're 34 versus when you're 25 even. Yeah. You know?
I'm less worried about age. I'm more worried about them being overworked. Because in seasons past, the defense was not there. So they were doing a lot of extra work. And I did see in the other games, the defense was doing a lot better of getting in the way. Right. And I wonder if it's because they felt more urgency because Markstrom was out and Jake Allen had the cramping issue in the following game we're going to talk about.
And Siegenthaler's back.
Yes.
Which means it makes a huge difference in their defense. Their defense is much better when he's there.
Yeah. Yep. So I think it might be a combination of just like, they are older, they've taken a lot of hits, but it's also like they cannot be overworked. Like they can't be the entire team's defense, which we've seen in the past. Yeah. So hopefully that we rebalance this season.
I hope they're still out there pounding the pavement looking for like a young, solid, up and coming goalie. Because they still do need a plan for that going forward.
Yeah, they introduced Dawes during the home opener.
Yeah, you know, Dawes is what I'm not sold on Dawes.
He's on waivers. Am I crazy?
Was he? He was for like a day, but he cleared and he just went back down to
interesting.
Utica.
I'm not sold on the Dawes situation. TBQH.
I don't. Yeah, it's not the most solid plan to me. Like I think he could be a good backup,
right?
But
I don't think he'll be
I don't think he's the guy.
The main goalie.
Right. Yeah. So they still need to figure out, I think, going forward, the main goalie. Because even if it is Markstrom, Allen, whatever, that's going to be like with that for like, what, 1 more year? Like,
there were rumors that I actually saw earlier today that Markstrom wanted like an extension of like 4 or 5 more years.
Bruh.
Wow.
Bruh. Feels he's got some serious confidence.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I love him, but it's interesting. And I don't think that'll necessarily happen, but it is interesting that that's potentially, you know,
what he's thinking about.
His team is thinking, you know?
The way, if I was a 34-year-old millionaire, it would take absolutely nothing to convince me to retire.
I'd just stop.
I was going to say, that makes me think Markstrom really sees he wants to finish his career with the Devils.
Yeah.
He wants to stay with us.
And I love that.
Yeah. I wonder if he thinks that's what it's also going to take to win.
Yeah. And I'm happy to have him.
Okay. Let's talk about the Blue Jackets.
Yes. Yeah. I have only one thing to talk about here.
Okay. We were away.
I didn't see this one either.
Again. But we won.
The Devils were playing an away game. We were at home.
We're on the team. We've said this before on the show.
Yeah. That's right. What positions are you guys playing this year?
Ooh, I still No. I keep telling myself I want to be goalie, but I don't think I could handle it. I think I'm still just a defense gal.
A defense gal. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
I've always been a center defense in any sport I've played. So probably be defense.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I have to be offense. So we have someone out there, but not a center. I don't. Maybe a
no. It's too much pressure.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
I love pressure.
Yeah. I'm going to be like,
be the weight of the responsibility.
I feel like a Miles
out there then.
Type, you know, I'm out there for vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they played the Blue Jackets.
You said you had one thing to say about this game.
I do. Yeah. I'll let you start. When we get to it, I'll go off on my, actually I have two things to say, but
okay.
Maybe I'm actually going to say it in the next one.
Okay.
I'll say it when the spirit moves me.
Okay. So something that was strikingly different from the first game that I watched this season, it was a coordinated communication and effort. This was by Dano.
It's good.
And he doesn't give the Devils any breaks. When they're doing bad, he's telling them they're doing bad.
He does.
And when they're doing good, it's hard for him to always give like a true compliment.
True.
So for him to say this, I was like, wow.
That's good.
We showed change. Something that made me laugh. We had more scoring chances on our penalty kills. What else is new? The scariest thing that happened during this game was Jake Allen going out in the third period and nobody knew what was happening because it wasn't like a hit or like an obvious play. Reportedly, it was for cramping. Still terrifying. And something that really amazed me about this game. I don't think I've ever said this before.
Wow.
We're up by 1 point.
Okay.
Right? Blue Jackets, they have an empty net. There's 14 seconds left to go in the game.
Yeah.
And we had Dougie failed to clear it and we had icing. So then we had the face-off in our ends.
Okay. With the empty net.
Yeah, with the empty net. And we didn't choke.
Yes. So that's actually was what I was going to talk about. No.
We didn't choke.
Yes.
We had control, and Dano said it. He said it so many times. The word of this game was patience.
Yes.
They had patience. They weren't windmilling around, panicking.
Passes were connecting.
Mm-hmm.
They not only didn't choke, but they held it together and they were composed enough that the Blue Jackets choked.
Yes.
This third period was like looking through, it was like through the looking glass. Like we were watching. This was a moment where I realized this is what it's like to watch the Devils as an opponent.
Yes.
From the opposite side, because similar to that moment that you're describing, shortly before that, Columbus is down by 1. They spend the third period scrambling to try to tie it up. Very similar to like what the Devils do in the third period when they're down by 1.
Yep.
They got a power play, couldn't capitalize on it. And you know what started happening? Passes aren't connecting. Things are getting sloppy. At one point, Fantilli had this very classic, what I call like a Jack Hughes breakaway. Remember I commented last year how many times Jack would break away and he would get close to the net. Like he's like, but he has enough pressure on that he can't really take a shot. And then he looks around and there's no one around him to pass to.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was one of those moments where Fantilli, like it would have been a perfect moment to set something up to tie it up. He looks, there's no one with him. He's just alone. And he waffles waiting for his team, never gets a chance. And so they don't score there. Columbus pulls their goalie, Dawson Mercer, empty netter. And I was like, this is what it feels like to be on the other side. To not be the team panicking, to not be the team scrambling.
What a nice feeling.
So exciting. Also, note on Mercer, he scored twice during this game.
And who set him up for the first one?
I think it was Nico, right?
I think Nico set him up for the second.
The second
possibly. One of the, I don't know who set him up for the first one. All I know, it was Arseny Gritsyuk who set him up for one of them.
Oh.
Segue.
Yep.
Into Grits is what everyone's been calling him.
Yeah,
that's like his nickname. I like it. How do you guys like him? The new boy in town. How you feeling?
I don't know.
I've
only seen him play in the one game.
I think he's freaking awesome.
I'm going to be honest with you. When you said that, I thought you were talking about the Blue Jackets, somebody on the Blue Jackets.
No, Shannon.
I didn't know
this is our cool new boy in town. He's doing so well.
What's his full name?
Arseny Gritsyuk.
Oh my God, I got to look up what his number is.
I'm not Russian. Okay. I don't know how to pronounce it.
I got to look.
I think that's close.
Because I did notice, like, the new players on the team, in the Panthers game, I'll talk about it a little more, but there's something there emotionally that has locked in for the team.
It's this fucking kid, I'm telling you.
And
he's 24. He's actually not that young.
Okay.
But it's him.
Oh, we can get into that later.
We sure will.
But I was
it's him. I'm telling you, he is so locked in. He's so focused. He's helping to create so many opportunities. He's finishing so many plays. He's scoring.
Me looking up the roster.
I think this is my hot take about
I see
him.
it there. I like it.
I think Arseny Griciuk. I'm going to work on the pronunciation. I promise.
Okay, I got it now. 81.
I think Grits is what everyone wanted Alexander Holtz to be. Everyone,
I think you're onto something.
Was trying to build Alex Holtz up as this is this cool young like rookie player who can help support and boost the team, be that kind of like scrappy all around player. And it just never panned out for him on the Devils for whatever reason. Well, and I think, and it's a little bit early, but I think Grits is going to do it. I think he's going to be that little special piece.
I like it.
That locks it all down.
Got to figure out what part of the sandwich he is.
What part of the sandwich? He's the
or
glue.
Whatever recipe that we're making this year. Long. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
If you're new, we're making a sandwich and Grits is the grits.
He's gotta be grits, obviously, you know?
All right. We'll come back to it. I will now pay attention because I was not paying attention to him during the game. I think I was so in awe that we weren't losing and just messing up. So
no, they had a strong penalty kill, like you kind of commented on already, I think. And they weren't making silly mistakes. You know, we didn't really talk about this, but like in their game against Carolina, like they took 2, not 1, but 2 too many men on the ice penalties. You can't be doing that.
Oh my God.
Some penalties are going to happen.
What?
No, just that. Like, learn to count.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like, guys, like you need to tell us something now.
No, you're right. No, learn to count.
You need to learn to count real bad.
Okay, some things are going to happen, but we said you got to learn how to count. You got to learn how to count.
The Devils can't do math.
They sure cannot. They sure cannot.
Well, somebody better sign them up for some classes.
Enroll
we can't be doing that.
School. Open the books. Open the books.
Yes.
Get out the calculator.
You got them on your phone, guys. Come on.
This was the only, I suppose you could say, low point of this game was that Jake Allen, strong first 2 periods, did not come back for the third. Something was hurting him. I don't know.
Yeah.
They put Markey in, and you could tell, like this, I think is when he got injured. That last 30 seconds, Columbus scores, and there was a moment when Markey was trying to get to it. He looked like he pulled something. He looked like he was hurting a little bit. I don't know why they get injured so easily, but
okay. Last game we're going to talk about this episode, our home opener, playing the Panthers. Former. My goodness. Reigning Stanley Cup champions. Ew.
Minus a couple of key players.
Yes. Which, funny enough, I think one of those people being out was a key factor, not because of their skill.
Okay.
But because they are so annoying.
Which can be a skill.
Yes. And I think he's really good at emotionally irritating his opponents.
Yes.
So I was really happy he was not there.
Who are we talking about?
I'm talking about Matthew Tkachuk.
Obviously.
Of course you are. Yeah.
So he wasn't there, but even with him out, I was so stressed about this game.
Really?
Because it's also our home opener.
Yeah.
And I'm just waiting.
I think it's just the pressure of that makes it.
Yeah, because the Devils, we were at the point where we would win 2, lose 2, win 2, lose 1. We could not string more than 2 wins in a row together.
Yeah.
But we did it. We broke the curse. We're going to start off strong this season.
Curse is actually 4. They can't do 4. They did 3, but 4 was the breaking point.
I got too excited.
Shannon, you're such an empath.
But they're getting there.
I feel like you really feel the Devil's stress. Like the players, you're
feeling what they're feeling.
You really plug in.
You're not wrong. That's all I'm thinking about the whole time is vibes and how everybody feels. And speaking of those feelings, this is the biggest note. Every time we play at home, I know everyone has the same feeling. The refs are against you're the home team.
Yeah. I have a theory about this.
But the refs this time, it was
egregious.
Bad. Even Dano was commenting that he was having a tough time, like believing or just agreeing with the refs on some of the calls. But this time, we did not let it get to us.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Something about it. We maintained control. We didn't panic. And we didn't feel like we had to, I don't know, like prove something immediately after these bad calls. We just were consistent.
Just kept carrying on.
We haven't used that word in a long time.
I'm scared of it. I'm scared.
I know.
Put it back in the box. Don't let it out.
Okay.
No, we need it.
But there's just something about the defense. This defense scene, we were scoring.
Yeah.
And something I really liked that I think helped a lot is we have a lot more stamina as a team this year.
Yes.
We're fast, but I think it's stamina because there was multiple times they were pointing it out. They kept the Panthers on the ice for long shifts because we had immense offensive zone time control.
Yes.
And I was terrified because at first I'm like, we're not scoring. This is becoming embarrassing. We're holding the puck here for like 5 minutes and nothing's going in. But then I was like, it's okay though.
But that's okay.
We're not panicking.
Yes.
And we're not
They're not
getting tired.
Doing something silly, giving it up. They're maintaining that pressure, they're playing the long game.
Defensively, playing the long game. I love to see it. Well, and that's something that we criticized them for last year, that they would, even in games when they had puck control for most of the game, nothing was happening because they would get like stressed and be like, oh, I have the puck. We got to shoot it. And then they would turn it over and not score. But you're so right. Just hold on to it. If you have control, their passes are connecting and it's actually kind of fun watching them play keep away.
Yes. Yeah. And I also loved they're showing patience again, and they're also being less reactive.
Yes.
And they're being less emotional to things. Instead, it's just like recover, start over.
Yes.
Keep going.
Yeah. I think the Devils got a good sports therapist in off season.
They might have, honestly.
Yeah.
They seemed very mature in this game, even when they, like they would have something like that one that ended up being a goal where Nico, kind of missed a connection, and then Dawson dives for it, right?
Yes.
And immediately gets it back to Nico, who uses that opportunity. They didn't let that moment go by. They're taking advantage of even their mistakes.
Yes.
Just feels like a maturity to them that we didn't have before, which is so satisfying.
And I love that line, by the way. Nico, Timo, Dawson. I love that. I love that line.
It's my favorite line.
Yeah, me too.
Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Don't mess with it.
Yeah.
Something just to highlight that I thought was interesting. This was the only call that was in our favor the entire game, right at the end. Empty net, 2-1. And Panthers score, but they immediately called it no goal on the ice. I was like, woo. But then, of course, they challenged it. And I'm like, all right, well, I guess we lost this one and we're going to lose an OT. But no, it stuck. And I agreed. This one was tough.
After a little awkwardness. One of my new favorite moments already from the season. When that ref skates out there and is like, we have a goal. No, we have no goal. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
It's like the fans are going to come for that poor ref.
That poor guy.
Of the booing. And then his eyes go wide. He goes, excuse me. No, I meant no goal. Goal stands. And then everyone cheers. It kills me.
Yep. Top tier moment already. I absolutely obsessed.
Comedy.
Yep. Yeah. But I agreed with the call. It was a little tough, but the player backed into Allen intentionally. He was not shoved and he was in his crease. So I think that's why, because it does kind of look like a screen and it would have been fine, but he didn't get pushed and like purposely skated back into Allen that I think they called it. And I agree with that. You can't be touching the goalie like that.
Yeah. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once I realized, I thought that they had called it for interference, and then I realized that it was for incidental contact. I think they
incidental contact.
Yeah. And then when I read that, I was like, oh no, it's going to stay. Like there's no goal here. It's not happening, which is so surprising that for once, the refs were in our favor, but hey.
Yeah. They messed up the rest of them, but you know what? We'll take the one that matters.
We'll take the funny one. Yeah.
Yeah. This was a peek into what it could look like if we stayed this strong.
Yeah.
We could, if we were like this the whole season, I'd be like, oh yeah, Stanley Cup, easy peasy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's whether or not we stay consistent.
Yeah.
Right. Can they make it to 4 in a row? Can they win this next one? Oilers.
Yes.
Okay.
Tomorrow
At
3:30.
Yep.
I hate that because I'm working and don't tell me what happens. I'm going to record the game.
Okay.
And watch it after work. Yeah. This was a great note to end on. Winning home opener. Against the Panthers. Yeah, I get to really rub it in the face of Uncle Dan. So super satisfying. Okay. Are we ready?
We're ready.
You bet.
Let's move into our Skirkuffle Award. It's been so long. So the Skirkuffle Award is where we give awards to the most cinematic fights of the week. There were no fights this week. And I was actually really surprised during the Panthers game. We didn't get a fight. And there was no brawl. There was one moment with Glass where things were getting a little tensious, but the linesman immediately broke it up. They're like, no. And
they don't let him fight anymore.
No, they don't. And I really think a big factor why there were no fights in this game is because Matthew Tkachuk was not there.
Yeah,
I think he's the instigator, and he's that factor.
Yep.
And I'm happy he wasn't there. I'll take it.
He's just that annoying little brother that just like needs to like poke you in the face all the time.
Exactly. All right, Allie. Yes. What are the whispers on the Twitter wins this week?
So, what was going on Twitter? Oh boy, a lot of stuff. And you know what?
The first line.
Yeah.
This is a great first line because it can apply in multiple different ways.
It can actually. Yeah, there's 2 meanings.
There's 2 meanings to this. And both of them have been floating around on the interwebs. Grits, child neglect. Let's get into it.
Okay.
Arseny Gritsyuk, new player on the Devils. Russian. Was previously playing in the KHL, right?
All right.
So new to America, still kind of learning English. And he has like an app, like a social media, like an international social media app that he's been like posting on. Partly like keep like updates for his family, but like other, like you can see it.
Yeah.
Because like the posts are still public. So, he's been posting about his experience, like living in his apartment that he moved into, yada, yada, yada. And one of the things he posted, as you see, if you scroll down, Shannon, I have a photo
I'm scrolling
of a Diet Coke, a crumpled up napkin, and a nice looking bowl of ramen or something.
It looks like my dinner.
Yeah, it looks good.
It does.
And the quote is, how unusual, this is what he posted, how unusual it is that here on away games, teams don't have proper meals like KHL teams do. You have to go somewhere for lunch or dinner. It wouldn't be a problem if I understood what and where things are. For now, I wandered into some food court, and this is what I found for myself. I think it's something like ramen. It looks pretty good to me. Let's try it. If you're looking at this and you notice that he has the open parentheses, Shannon, what are these open parentheses?
I don't know.
They're smiley faces.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
the reason I know this
coach does that
is because my figure skating coach texts the exact same way.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yes, they do smiley and frowny faces with just the parentheses, not with the colon for the eyeballs. So these are happy faces.
Okay.
That's what those are.
I love it.
That's literally how my coach texts me.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And if they do the parentheses the other way, then it's a frowny face.
Also, I'm like already so concerned that nobody else on the team is like, yeah, come to dinner with us. You don't speak English.
Oh, you're getting at the heart of the issue here.
Okay.
So he posted this and then people screenshotted it and posted it on Twitter. And a bunch of people were like, what the fuck? Why is he alone?
Yeah.
And if you scroll down to the third picture, scroll past the other green one.
Yes, I saw this one.
So someone posted this photo on Twitter and responded to it criticizing the NHL, being like, well, a bunch of people were like, well, where's the NHL in this? Why aren't they providing him any sort of assistance? Blah, 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 blah. And someone else was like, forget the NHL. Where's the leadership group on that team? Like, why isn't the leadership taking care of him? And someone else responds to that. The leadership group is fucking Jack Hughes, Jesper Bratt, and Nico Hischier. So I can't say I'm surprised. You know, 3 people who famously don't speak Russian.
Yeah. They literally just looked up like who wears the C and the A's on their jerseys, and they wrote those names in the tweet because they don't know anything.
Also, Jesper Bratt is on the leadership
because because it's just that he will sometimes have the assist.
Like Jesper Bratt is like seems really like a homebody. I don't know that
incredibly.
If anybody, I would pay.
That's how you know this person doesn't know anything about the team.
Yeah, Palat or Timo, I would believe more as
especially because
hey,
Palat's the oldest and has definitely multiple times before demonstrated being like a bringing people into the fold type guy.
Yes.
So yeah, literally they're just picking names from the team. Jack, what the fuck is Jack gonna do?
Jack, are you kidding me? Dude, shit. He's gonna be like, you good, man?
Like, okay.
Jack is probably still trying to teach Luke Hughes how to do laundry, and neither of them know.
Oh
yeah, he's busy.
They don't know how to cook. I forgot that's like a.
Oh, apparently Jack has learned.
Oh, okay. But still,
they're
new to cooking.
Jack, who's famous for burning broccoli, is going to help feed Grits, who's older than him.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is they're treating him like he's like a helpless little baby, not a grown 24-year-old man who has a child himself.
Yes. Yes. And so after all of this kerfuffle of people being like, the Devils are the worst, they don't take care of their teammates. This got so much that someone from administration, I can't remember, I couldn't find this tweet, had to tweet out like, we have a Russian translator for him.
Yeah.
And did like an escort for like situations where he needs it. He knows enough English to get around.
And he's clearly just really commenting on the fact they don't provide meals.
Yes.
It's more about that. Like, because he wasn't saying like, oh, like nobody's with me or anything. Like we just assumed all of these things.
Yeah.
But he's just commenting. He's like, why don't you just feed us?
And then later on that night or the next day, he posts a photo being like of him eating dinner at someone's house. And it says, thank you for the invitation to the Russian dinner. The Chinikov family welcomes you to Columbus. So he got like one of the Columbus players who's Russian invited him to have dinner.
That's sweet.
So very nice. Yeah. So don't worry. The boy was fed.
Yeah.
In both scenarios.
The grown man was fed.
The grown 24-year-old with a child was fed.
Yep.
I think he's fine.
I think he'll be all right.
He knows how to get to grocery stores.
Yes. Yes.
So,
oh man,
gosh. But then this led to a bunch of people being like, I didn't include all of this because it gets really, people are going to be weird about him. I can already tell.
People are going to be very weird. Yeah.
People going to be weird about him.
I think he's going to be funny, like in a good way.
So obviously people find him very endearing and they keep screenshotting these posts that he's posting and posting them. And it's just like his little daily updates. What I ate
he's
today.
Just like blogging.
It's just blogging to his family back home.
Yeah.
And so people are like, oh, he seems like really sweet, really endearing. And now there's a backlash to that of people trying to like drag up information about his divorce with his previous wife.
Oh.
And like the reason why I didn't include this stuff is because the only thing I could find were these like posted screenshots of Google translated text without any initial verified source with it of things that his wife has apparently said about him, about how he like, I don't know, about how their like marriage, fell apart. But the thing about this is since there's no like initial source included, you don't know if this is coming from a news article, if it's coming from an official, like a legal source, or if it's coming from like some random person's blog.
Right.
Tweet it. Did someone else say that she said it?
Yeah. So yeah, the people are going to be so totally normal about this guy.
Yep. Incredibly.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So anyway,
your next note.
Oh yeah. My next note just says Mucinex.
Oh yeah. What a good little video.
Jack Hughes is officially an ambassador for Mucinex.
He
of all things
cannot fucking act.
No, boy, he does not have a TV presence.
It's just bad. A commercial, and it's so bad.
It's so stilted.
They also did the same thing for the home opener video. He said the line at the end, and it was the same way it was in the Mucinex commercial. And I was like, but I do appreciate he's putting himself out there for it, and he is saying yes to doing it.
Yeah.
He'll only get better with experience.
Exactly.
So in theory, Jack Hughes can bridge that gap. Like NHL doesn't have the same type of endorsements as the other basketball and football. It's entirely possible.
Yeah. Because what they've been dealing with for a while is Connor McDavid and the personality of wet cardboard.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think
Matthew Tkachuk.
And Matthew Tkachuk. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Jack Hughes has more potential.
Yes.
I think he's just gotta relax a little.
Yes.
He's gotta settle into his TV role.
Yeah. Starting off with Mucinex.
Hilarious.
Amazing.
There's a fan who was trying to get him to sign a Mucinex bottle, and he didn't do it at the red carpet. But I hope she gets it.
Dang.
She's on a mission, and I fully support her.
Yeah. Good luck to you.
I like this, the next one. This one brought me right back.
Yeah. So I have said, if you've listened to this podcast before, you probably noticed that at some point or another, I have, called Matthew or Brady Tkachuk, or both of them, but especially Brady Tkachuk, a thumb.
Yeah.
And
oh my gosh.
I think I specifically said once that I thought he looked like a thumb from the Spy Kids movies.
It's true.
A couple of days ago, the Ottawa Senators posted on their Instagram, Brady Tkachuk underwent successful surgery on his right thumb on Thursday. The expected recovery time is 6 to 8 weeks. Thumb surgery. Yeah. And this Twitter user, Not Beloved, posts a picture or tweets, he got thumb surgery to reach his final form, and posts a picture of the thumb guys from Spy Kids. And
it's come full circle.
It's just, this is everything I ever wanted to see. And I love it.
Oh, man.
So funny.
Well, let's not worry about it and move on into Don't Worry About It. Because this is the segment where we don't worry about it. Because sometimes I'm saying random shit and the announcers do it too.
We're going to have to get used to some new announcers. We're going to have to steal out down the Greca.
Yes.
But we started off with ESPN, and those weirdos are deranged.
They say stuff.
Yes,
they say things.
They do. I'm glad you got this one because I heard it and I didn't write it down. Great stick to use like a weapon or a wand, depending on how you look at it.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
ESPN, are you okay?
What are you talking about, man?
Next, we got Holy Shnikes of Ding Dong, Yo.
My favorite thing about it was that the second ding dong was even more. It was ding dong. Like it was really
the double ding dong.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't know.
Not worrying about it.
Thanks, ESPN. Timo Meyer throwing his body around.
They're always saying that about him.
I don't, just leave him alone.
They won't stop about his body, man.
My favorite was hearing Tkachuk pronounced Kachuk. This one, Dano read off of a graphic, but pretend the game is in Sunrise. New ways to talk about moving the puck around. Dust paddled it in. I just haven't heard them before.
Pailed.
Yeah, that one got me.
Wait, that's a good one. You know, like you're sweeping up and
you
don't use the pail to do the sweeping, but
you're right.
You put it into it. It's creative. You know? I'll give it to him.
Hughes on his horse. I am just picturing him riding across the ice on a horse.
To quote Jack Hughes, Nico is our horse.
Do with that what you will.
Next, I have Rubber Stick That One. Even Dano had to comment, I haven't heard that in a long, long time. I'm like, I've never heard it. I don't understand it. And lastly, we got Put a Pitchfork in That One.
So Dan LaGreca's like trying to make that their new thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or maybe
he says it at the end of every game.
Yeah. If they win.
Yes. He's like, put a pitchfork in that one. 3-2.
Huh.
Yeah. Was this like is this like an oldie that he's bringing back? Or is this like a thing that I don't know.
I don't know. That's a good point. It could be something they used to say, but
maybe we're just not cool. Maybe this is what the cool people have been saying on the maybe out in the sports bars out in New Jersey. People put a pitchfork in that one. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I missed the memo.
Ooh, I own 2 pitchforks.
Oh, what?
What? So maybe I can like recreate, like put a pitchfork in this one.
Okay.
Huh. It's in the closet.
Like a real one?
Yeah. In the hall. Yes, I have 2 real ones.
Huh. I have 0 pitchforks. The normal amount of pitchforks to have in suburban New Jersey.
What? It's suburban New Jersey.
Yeah, I live in an
apartment.
What are you
using a pitchfork
a lot of people
for out there?
What am I pitchforking? I don't have land.
I barely have land. I have like
you
all
don't
flower box.
have land. You're taking care of other people's land.
Yeah.
Well, I own 2 pitchforks and I love them dearly.
Okay. Yeah. Damn. She's a 2 pitchfork woman.
She sure is.
Let's move into our It Boy of the Week.
This is the part of the episode where we nominate and vote on an It Boy.
Yeah. Just for whatever reason that we decide.
Yeah, just our favorite boy of the week.
And I honestly completely forgot about this segment. And I hadn't been thinking about an It Boy the whole time.
Same.
I'm going to nominate Dawson Mercer because I really liked that diving save that he made.
Yeah.
In the one and only game that I watched this time. So.
I really got to think. I want to.
You know, I'm going to agree with you, actually. I also want to nominate Dawson for that beautiful setup on Nico's goal in that last game.
That's the one.
Yeah. And just in general, I mean, he's been
scoring,
effort, he's been good on that line. And I want to nominate him for all the haters who wanted him traded in the offseason. I'm happy he's still here.
Yeah. I completely agree. My other thought was just Dougie just for scoring the first goal, but Mercer's been putting in the work. And he's got his, I forget if I said it earlier or not, but Dano said it. He's got his swagger back. He had 2 years ago, and I'd love to see it.
Hell yeah.
He's in the right place. All right, Dawson, you are the It Boy of the Week.
Wow, we didn't even have to vote.
No.
The OG won.
I know. I was thinking that too.
Oh my gosh. It Boy Dawson Mercer is back.
Mm-hmm.
This could be magic.
I know.
It Boy Dawson Mercer is where it all started.
It is.
There is so much potential right now.
Yeah.
If we win 4 in a row.
Right.
I will become too excited.
Plan the parade. Plan the parade.
And if you've listened to this before, you might know that normally at the end of it, we pick, if the It Boy was something referenced earlier in the episode, and what would they be? And I forgot how this part worked. So I wrote stuff down that it's just funny moments. It doesn't work for this, but we're going to do it anyway. So Dawson Mercer is going to be the acquaintance that we hire to cover the podcast for us when we're off doing other things.
Dawson, come on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Shannon has pitchforks, and that might be relevant to your
we can pay you in pitchforks.
Shannon's like, hell no, don't touch my pitchforks.
You're right. Listen, it's sentimental to me.
We gotta hire him somehow.
Sentimental pitchforks.
I'm not letting go. I'm so serious. Well, this has been Hot Girls Hockey. Tune in next week for more sugar,
spice,
and everything ice.
If you like our show, please leave us a rating, subscribe wherever you get your podcasts, follow us on YouTube and TikTok, and tweet at us at hotgirlshockey_.
I don't know why I have to put the woo at the end. I have to.
We hitting the button?
Yeah, I'm hitting the button.
Hit the button.